It's EJ here. You need to watch this if you struggle with feeling wealthy. Today we're diving into a topic that affects so many of us: why you don't feel rich even when you are. You see it all the time. People making great money, living in nice places, driving nice cars, but they still don't feel rich. They're trapped in this cycle of working, earning, and spending, always chasing the next big thing. We're going to uncover the psychological and financial factors that contribute to this feeling, and more importantly, how you can break free from it. So if you're ready to shift your mindset, gain control of your finances, and finally start feeling as wealthy as you actually are, buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get started. Let's talk about the horizon effect. Imagine yourself on a long road trip. You're driving towards the horizon and it feels like you're never going to get there. That's what the horizon effect does to our financial goals. As soon as we achieve one goal, we set a new one further down the road. We get a raise and suddenly we need a nicer car. We buy a bigger house and then it's about filling it with expensive furniture. The problem is, this constant chasing of the horizon leaves us feeling perpetually unsatisfied. It's like we're on a treadmill, running and running but never actually getting anywhere. We end up feeling like we're always just one step away from being rich, even when we're objectively doing well financially. It's a recipe for dissatisfaction and unhappiness, even when we're surrounded by material success. The key is to break this cycle by setting realistic and meaningful goals. Don't just focus on the next big purchase. Instead, think about what truly brings you joy and security. Is it financial independence, early retirement, spending more time with loved ones? Define what rich actually means to you, and then create a plan to get there without constantly moving the goalposts. Now let's talk about lifestyle creep. This is a sneaky one, guys. It creeps in slowly, almost without you noticing. You get a raise, you start treating yourself to more expensive dinners, you upgrade your wardrobe, and suddenly you're spending just as much as you were making before, if not more. Lifestyle creep is the phenomenon where our expenses increase in lockstep with our income. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, well, I deserve this. I'm making more money now. And while it's certainly okay to enjoy the fruits of your labor, it's important to be mindful of how much you're actually spending and where your money is going. Are you spending on things that truly bring you joy and value, or are you just trying to keep up with the Joneses? Because here's the thing, keeping up with the Joneses is a never-ending game. There will always be someone with a bigger house, a fancier car, or a more expensive watch. The key to combating lifestyle creep is to be intentional with your spending. Track your expenses, create a budget, and make sure you're prioritizing your long-term financial goals over short-term gratification. Remember, true wealth isn't about how much you spend, it's about how much you keep. Let's talk about illiquid assets. You see, having a high net worth on paper doesn't always translate to feeling rich in your day-to-day life. One reason for this is having a large portion of your wealth tied up in illiquid assets. These are things like real estate, private businesses, or even rare collectibles. While these assets can be valuable, they're not as easily converted to cash as, say, stocks or bonds. This can be a problem if you need access to funds quickly, or if you're constantly worried about the value of your assets fluctuating. Imagine owning a beautiful multi-million-dollar mansion but struggling to make your monthly mortgage payments. Or owning a successful business on paper, but not taking home a salary because you're reinvesting all the profits. This is the double-edged sword of illiquid assets. They can build wealth over time, but they can also make you feel cash poor in the present. The key is to strike a balance. Diversify your portfolio with a mix of liquid and illiquid assets. This way, you have access to cash when you need it, while still benefiting from the potential growth of your illiquid investments. Chapter 4. The Hamster Wheel of Active Income. Now let's talk about active income. This is the money you earn from trading your time for money, like a traditional job or freelance work. While active income is essential, relying solely on it can be a major source of stress and financial insecurity. Why? Because if you stop working, the income stops. It's like running on a hamster wheel. You have to keep going and going just to stay in the same place. This constant pressure to work can make you feel trapped and prevent you from enjoying the fruits of your labor. The solution? Building passive income streams. This is money you earn that's not directly tied to your time, like rental income, dividends from investments, or even income from a YouTube channel. Passive income allows you to earn money while you sleep, travel, or simply enjoy life. It gives you freedom and flexibility, which are essential for feeling truly wealthy. Chapter 5. The Social Comparison Trap. Why you're comparing yourself to the wrong people. Let's talk about social comparison, a major culprit in feeling not rich enough. In the age of social media, it's easier than ever to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. We see perfectly curated feeds of people on exotic vacations, driving luxury cars and living seemingly perfect lives. It's easy to start feeling inadequate, like we're not measuring up. But here's the thing. Social media is a highlight reel. People rarely post about their struggles, their debts, or the sacrifices they've made to achieve their lifestyle. Comparing ourselves to these curated versions of reality is a recipe for misery. It's like comparing your bloopers to someone else's highlight reel. Remember, everyone is on their own unique journey. Focus on your own goals and progress, not on what others are doing or portraying online. Chapter 6. Living above your means, the fast track to financial stress. Now, let's talk about living above your means. This is a surefire way to feel financially insecure, even if you're earning a good income. It's the classic trap of spending more than you earn, relying on credit cards and loans to make ends meet. You might have all the outward appearances of wealth, the nice car, the designer clothes, the fancy dinners, but underneath it all, you're drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and constantly stressed about money. This is not true wealth. True wealth is about having financial security, peace of mind, and the freedom to make choices without being beholden to debt. The key is to live below your means. This doesn't mean depriving yourself, but it does mean being mindful of your spending, prioritizing needs over wants, and saving for the future. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep and how you manage it. Outro. You are already rich. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on personal finance and wealth building. Remember, true wealth is not just about the number in your bank account. It's about aligning your financial situation with your values and goals. It's about having the freedom to live life on your own terms, without being weighed down by financial stress or the constant need for more. So, take control of your finances, break free from the comparison trap, and start living a life that feels as rich as it actually is. See you next time.